Hi, Mandy, back with ABA and the FBA process step 6. This is the third time I'm recording this video because I could talk about this for a long time and I want to make sure that it's understandable and I'm getting all the information together based on what you know from what I've taught you before. So, creating the intervention plan, as I referred to earlier, you want to go to the literature for the science. If you have a multifunction behavior, let's say it's attention seeking and sensory driven. If the attention seeking component is weighted a little bit heavier in the MAS, because they are ranked if you haven't checked that out yet and you're not familiar with it. If we go to the literature for attention seeking, because we can't find anything on attention seeking and sensory seeking in the literature, just say we pick a protocol from attention. If you're a good behavior specialist, what you may want to think of, if you haven't already, is what is the function really of a sensory driven behavior? So this is a function within a function. Yes, it's to self-regulate, but is the regulation coming as a failed attempt to communicate, which again can fall under attention, but you may need to tweak a traditional attention protocol to figure out what the communicative intent or need is. I hope this is making sense. This is really hard to explain unless I have a specific example, but maybe we'll get to that in future videos. So the art of putting this all together, yes, go to the research. Is that protocol exactly going to work for your multifunction behavior? It may not be. So good behavior specialists out there, dig a little deeper if you haven't already through this process and make sure that that will work. Think ahead. Are there pitfalls to this? If the sensory seeking communicative, is this a communicative function, right? Do we want to head that off with maybe not a total attention seeking protocol, but to ask, what do you need? Do we have a communication strategy in place? Maybe we don't. That could be an intervention. Maybe there needs to be, a speech therapist driven communication plan. If the child doesn't have speech, that might be a good intervention plan in itself. I hope this made sense. It just speaks to the complexity and the art of how much you really need to think at this stage based on all the information that you have about creating this individualized plan. And again, good behavior specialized. No, this isn't the end of your job. This is kind of just the beginning in a lot of ways. Stay tuned for more.